Hi friends, and welcome back to a new video. This is the first time you're seeing my face in this vlog, but I am rereading Wake Up Sleeping Beauty. This is a series that I have loved for a long time, and so I wanted to revisit it to see if I still love it as much as I did on a first read. And while I was in the bath, I read the first volume of Wake Up Sleeping Beauty. For those of you who don't know what this is about, this is primarily follows a young man named Tetsu. He's in high school. He has a mother who's hospitalized and a father who works a ton. And because of this, Tetsu has decided he's not going to go to college and just wants to join the workforce. So his dad, thinking that he can't handle it, hires him at his housekeeping company that he owns. And Tetsu's working part-time doing house cleaning. One of the particular houses that he cleans at, he was told when he first showed up for work to avoid a particular annex of the house. They said it's haunted, and, you know, the rumors were that the daughter of the house lived there, but everybody thought she was actually dead already. One day, Tetsu has overworked himself, and he gets a little tired, and he sits on the bench and closes his eyes. And Shizu, the daughter of the family, comes up and finds him, and they start to form a friendship. Shizu has some peculiarities about her. I will say they are paranormal in nature, and you do get the answers in this first volume, but I am not going to tell you what they are because that would be a ginormous spoiler because it's in the end of the first volume, which is why I'm not going to share. But essentially, this is about Shizu and Tetsu having a friendship, but Tetsu does have romantic inclinations towards Shizu. He finds Shizu very beautiful, but because of the paranormal aspect to Shizu's personality, Tetsu is very hesitant to continue their friendship. But Shizu's mom approaches him and says, "I'm sure the reason you want to work so much is in regards to your mom. I will take care of your mom if you take care of Shizu," essentially is what happens. So in the end of this volume, we see a business transaction between Tetsu and Shizu's mom, and Tetsu is now working directly for Shizu, even though he is being paid by her mother, because Shizu has shown that she cares about Tetsu in a way she hasn't shown towards anybody else in her life. So it's kind of a heavy-ish series with some lighthearted moments because of certain things related to Shizu's paranormal side. And I loved this first volume again. Like, it sucked me right back in. It's been like 2 years or more since I've read this. It's been a while. I think I loved it even more the second time because I caught things that you didn't know till the end of the series. I caught some of the inclinations of that right in this first volume. And it was just... oh, it was choice. It was chef's kiss. It was so good. All right, so I'm going to dive into volume 2. It's a little after like 9 p.m. on a Monday night, but I'm just loving this. So I'm going to keep reading for a little while till I feel tired. Alrighty, so I have just completed volume 2 of Wake Up Sleeping Beauty. I am going to get into spoilers at this point, so if you had not read the series, I recommend popping out of this video and going to read the series, because volume 2 was just as good as volume 1. That's all I'm going to tell you, so skedaddle if you don't want your spoilers, because I'm going into spoiler territory now. Alright, so now that we're in spoiler territory, the paranormal aspect obviously is ghosts. It's all about the ghosts and the different spirits that possess Shizu's body to protect her. And in this volume, we meet a new one compared to volume 1, and we're also dealing with Shizu figuring out what she cares about in life, what she likes to eat, what she wants to do, what she enjoys, not just the people who possess her. And it's a really beautiful journey so far. And I really love the last chapter of this volume in particular. This is where there's an incident where Tetsu ends up kissing her, and Tetsu is embarrassed and stays away. And so Shizu gets to a point where she's forced to go out and find Tetsu to try to make up. And there's an incident where his bank book drops in the river, and Shizu doesn't even think about it, and she just jumps in the water. Haru, once she hits the water, takes over her body, grabs the bank book, and gets back out before there's any big troubles, but Shizu thought it would make Tetsu happy. And when Tetsu reveals that it doesn't because he wouldn't be happy if she died, it gave her a lot to think about. We also finally see Shizu's father at the end of this volume, and I don't remember liking him the first go around. I still don't like him now. He's bound and determined to keep Shizu locked up. I don't know if it's because he thinks she's an embarrassment or he just doesn't understand her. I don't remember. Some of those kind of finer details have gone with the wind in the amount of time that it's been. But this is, again, a beautiful journey. I'm still really loving this. I've got 4 more volumes to go. I think I'll do at least 1 more tonight, and then I can do the other 3 tomorrow and get this up to you guys in short order. But yeah, that's kind of my plan for now, and I will talk to you guys later. One sentence, and I'm tearing up. I love you when you smile. Like, I love Shizu and Tetsu so freaking much. This volume involves a lot of what Tetsu gave up in regards to having to take care of his family. He gave up soccer. He gave up a lot of things. He gave up a lot of his time, and he worked a lot, and he worked hard, and he lost friends, and he's getting called out a lot because he is spending so much time with Shizu. His family kind of figured out that he quit soccer and all these kinds of things. And so the fallout of all of it and the way Shizu helped him gain perspective and enjoy what's going on again just warms my heart so very much. I love it with my whole heart and soul. I still love this series so freaking much. And I don't think that's ever going to change. This is just an underrated all-time favorite, in my opinion. And I feel like with each volume, this series gets better and better and better. And I loved it so much. Oh, my heart. Oh, yes. So I'm clearly on a roll. I'm going to keep going. I'm not tired yet. So I'm going to dig into volume 4. And volume 4 is now complete. We have reached the volume where teenagers make stupid decisions. This tends to happen in manga. I understand the reasoning behind the decision because Tetsu wants to protect Shizu from her piece of crap dad, but at the same time, like, it's still a stupid bad decision. And these parents clearly don't understand their own child, but they've also never really tried. They tried to institutionalize her because they didn't understand and just put her in a corner and forget about her. And the one person who's taken the time to get to know her and try to protect her got found out by the dad that he was taking her out of the house. Dad got pissed and decided to come in and swoop in and change everything. So Tetsu decides it's time to have Shizu run away, and this was probably the only point in the series where I was like, really? Do we have to do that? Because all of the other decisions were great and made total sense. Shizu's grown so much, and so has Tetsu, and I'm really looking forward to the next 2 volumes because we'll deal with the fallout of the runaway, but we'll also see more growth from the characters, and then things will wrap up nicely from what my memory tells me. So, again, I'm still not that tired. It's 10:30, and I'm going to keep going. Gosh, this volume. I forgot that piece of information comes out in this one. We get the truth about Tetsu's mom, and at least a part of Tetsu's mom. And I'm still dead over the reveal and how it all comes out. And, reading it through again, especially in this volume, there's an incident where Mirai ends up protecting Suzu. And you see all the motherly parts of her. She even asks about her mom. Like, I'm dying right now. Emotionally, it's just a gut punch. Ugh. I forgot how much. And I still freaking love this series, don't get me wrong. Not only is the art stunning, but the story is equally stunning. And it's one of those things where we're kind of winding down and I'm a little sad, but I love it anyway. And yes. So I'm gonna finish this volume and then we'll talk a little more. And volume 5 complete. Since we last chatted, Sane, Shizu's mom, comes home, confronts Dad, wants everything to work out. Dad flips his lid. He's been very selfish. He only ever wanted the one person he chose to be happy. And with all the struggles with Shizu when she was younger, he just took all the problems away rather than trying to work through them. And Sane says, I think we should have worked through them and not just taken them away. I want to try to be a family. And he's like, I don't know. I got to think about it. I'll be away for a while. And Shizu is now moving into the main house. The other ghosts inhabiting Shizu are realizing that their time in her body is much more limited because she actually wants to live and is not just letting them take her over anymore. So we are headed into the final volume, the final countdown, as we say. And I'm pretty sure this is my favorite cover in the entire series. Just the color, the happiness. I just love it all. And I am so excited to dive into this. And yes, I am ready. I think I will probably cry more. I've cried 2 or 3 times already. And I know I'm going to cry by the end because I was Waterworks last time. And seeing even more of the pieces now, it's even more emotional for me. So I'm going to dive right in. The freaking epilogue every freaking time. Oh, this story is still one of my all-time favorites. It has a part of my heart that I don't think I will ever give up. It will always be special and precious to me, and I will tell everybody to read it till the end of time because it's just so good. This is one I definitely want to revisit more often. I mean, it's a ride. I mean, it only took me a couple of hours, well, a few hours to read it. But man, it's an emotional journey. Last time as I was reading it, it was still releasing. So this is the first time I've read it just like straight through without big gaps and reading other things in between. And the cohesiveness of the story is even better. I would love to see a spin-off series with these characters because it definitely could be continues. I do need to look up and see if there's more Megami Moreno series out because 1, I love her art, and 2, the story's just so good. I mean, here I am bawling late at night. It's like 1:45 right now. And yes, that is the end of this vlog. Tearful Shay here for you. I still love it with my whole heart and soul, and it will just be one of my favorites till the end of time. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm sorry if the lighting wasn't the greatest for this particular edition of Reaction Vlog Shay, but we just kind of went with the organic look for tonight. I didn't want to set up lights and all those kinds of things. I don't love doing that for vlogs very much, so yes, everybody go read this. I still love it so very much. It will still always be it will always have a place on my shelf. And I love all of you guys, and I will see you guys later. Bye.